up, guys, and welcome to my weekend vlog. I'm here at the beautiful Iveys Hotel in downtown Charlotte. Actually, me and Quentin a couple weeks ago decided, hey, let's have a little weekend trip. We wanted to go somewhere, but not go too far, and just spend some time together, some one-on-one time, because your girl's busy, and even though we live together and we're married, it's still important to find time to, have that one-on-one time with each other, explore and do new things. So we landed in Charlotte, super excited. And it's such a funny story because this is the hotel where we actually got engaged back in 2022. I cannot believe it's been that long. But yeah, I remember Quentin, it was like a normal weekend, type of date situation. He told me we were going to this restaurant, and the restaurant was, located inside the hotel. I didn't even question it at all. And I remember they took us to this really gorgeous sitting room area, and I was like, oh wow, this is really nice. And then when they're like, okay, your table is ready, I remember walking down the steps and seeing all my family and friends. They were holding those little glow up letters that say marry me, and the tears just flooded. It was the waterworks. I couldn't even get his speech out. He was so nervous, but it was definitely a wonderful event. I was really proud of him for putting all this together, and it was truly a surprise. I never even would have guessed I was about to be proposed to that day. It was really wonderful. And yeah, we just have a really chill, relaxed weekend planned out, and we have a couple of things set in stone. I'm getting ready for dinner, and we have dinner tomorrow. And then also I've been really wanting to go to this restaurant, so we're gonna check it out. Of course, I'm gonna take you along with me. And I really wanted to go to this place called Activate. So we're gonna do that. It's this fun, interactive game situation. So I can't wait to try it out. I've been seeing it all over social media. So super excited. But yeah, let's get ready for dinner. Alrighty guys, this is the final look. I got this dress from Dillard's a little while ago, and yeah. Kitchen and Kocktails is all about pairing elevated southern comfort food with inventive, handcrafted cocktails. The menu features classics like fried chicken, lobster tails, and collard greens, served with alongside creative drinks that balance bold flavor with a modern twist. It's a vibrant dining experience where soul food meets mixology. Kitchen and Kocktails offers a lively, upscale vibe perfect for a night out, and the cinnamon roll waffle is an absolute must try. It is Saturday, and we just had our room service. We got breakfast, and I can't remember the last time I had breakfast in bed because, one, during the weekdays, I don't even eat breakfast. I go straight to work. And then two, on the weekends, I don't feel like cooking breakfast. So this is definitely a new thing. I think Quentin is definitely enjoying his food. He didn't even want to wait for me, but it's fine. We ordered French toast and the steak and eggs, and we just figured out we could split it. And we purchased the Amex Platinum, I guess, was it a year ago or a few months ago? It's been half a year. And one of the perks is that at fine hotels you get a $60 discount for breakfast every night you stay, or every day you stay. So we definitely wanted to take advantage of that. And yeah, we're just gonna have a really relaxing morning, watch a little bit of Love Island, and enjoy our breakfast.
Conversation
here, I had curls. I had curls when I came in here. That was the most fun ever. Sweating, heart is exhilarating, heart's beating really fast. Like, that was the most fun ever. Like, if I lived in Charlotte, I would go here every weekend. That's how much fun I had, like at least once a month, because that was just so much fun. It was like mind games, it was active games. It really did activate your brain, and there's nothing I can compare. Like, it felt like I was in like this virtual reality where, like, I don't know, I was like transported to a different land of like games, and it was just really fun. Like, I don't know, kind of reminded you of like the vibes of Ready Player One, where you're like in a simulation of games. You know what I'm talking about? Would you like say that kind of gives you that? Like,
yeah.
Anything to add?
No, it was just a good time. There's more cardio I've ever done in a long time, so I wasn't ready for that.
Best time ever. I'm literally trying to think what compares to it. It was just, and it's just so interactive, and like you feel like you're like truly in a simulation. I think that's what makes it really fun and cool. It's not like an arcade game. It's like if you were put in the arcade game. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
You are so lame. He's being very lame.
You go
no, I want you to add on because we both experienced it. Like,
yeah, no, I just like the scoring system for. I like that it kept track of all your scores. I like that they weren't easy.
These were not easy games.
I like the fact that we were losing a lot of games and made us want to win them even more. You know.
Yeah.
We went out on the L on the last game. We were trying to, pass, but
it was, it's called
Strike.
It's called Strike on the Sea. So there's different categories of games that like all have a generally the same theme. So there's Grid, which you're kind of like running around and going to different colors, or you're trying to like step on certain grid points. So that's Grid. And then there was Scan, where you're like scanning, you're using your brain to scan. What else was there? Was there another category?
There was Strike. That's the one that we were.
That was the Strike where you're trying to hit a target.
Hide.
Yeah, hide. We loved hide. You're trying to hide from this big eyeball.
As you're hitting the numbers.
As you're hitting numbers. Yeah. So you're using all different types of your brain, and you're also active at the same time. I do think all different types of people can enjoy Activate. Like, if you want to do something more cardio based, like, you can do that, or if you want to do something more brain engaging, you can definitely do that. So I appreciate that, because it's like for all different types of people. Like, my mom could enjoy this, or even my grandma could enjoy one was kind of crazy. It was called Scan, and imagine all different types of patterns lighting up in a room, a circular room, and you had to find one pattern. I feel like it was at least 50 different patterns displayed, and you had to find one out of all of them.
I don't think that one was Scan. I think that one was Press.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Scan was the one that you didn't like.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I just didn't know. Yeah, you didn't understand what was happening. And it's so funny because some games I instantly understood how it worked, and then some games Quentin instantly understood how it worked. Yeah. And it was just funny, like, the difference where he carried me, and then other games I carried him. I don't know if it's
left brain, right brain.
Yeah, it was something, but like instantly understood. I did learn something new about Quentin. He might be a little colorblind.
I might be.
Could not tell the difference between blue and purple and green and yellow.
Green and yellow.
This man literally could not tell the difference.
Yeah, yellow and orange, I couldn't tell. It was a lot. I was like, what is going on?
And yeah, I carried you. But there was one game that I think we would personally go back to Charlotte just so we can master. That's definitely Strike. That's when you got to hit a certain target. And I know that we have what it takes to do, like, to proceed to the next level. We only got to level 2 on this one. Most of the other games we got to at least level 4 or 5. There were certain ones that just we liked more than others. So yeah, we kind of did stick to the ones we really liked. But I think that's like normal. But man, what an amazing time. I don't think there's anything we can do to top that. Like, I think we might just like drive around, find something to do. But we have dinner reservations tonight. This might, like, I don't know if I convinced y'all to get an Amex at the end of this video, but it's so funny because I had seen this this restaurant on my Instagram. The food looks so good, and I like saw that I was in Charlotte, and I told Quinn I wanted to go to this restaurant, and it has just so happens we get a $50 discount just because we have the Amex Platinum card, and they have like this certain registry or database where if it has certain like on their, I guess, Amex affiliated restaurants, if you will. And yeah, you get a discount, and that is so I picked out the one restaurant that had that discount, which is kind of fun. But yeah, we're sweating, we're tired.
Yeah, we might just find a park or something, eat some ice cream,
yeah,
get a smoothie.
That sounds good. Smoothie park and
yeah, just
rest, chill. Today has been so much fun, and the day is not over with. As I was saying, Activate was literally, well, let's just start from the beginning. I loved having breakfast in bed. That was just such a nice touch. And then Activate had a literal blast. Like, man, I was like coming off such a high, like from Activate. And then we kind of like chilled the mood down and went to Freeman Park. And that's a beautiful park. Like, I just love just the nature escape of it all, and everyone was just chilling. Like, it's really, really great vibes. We literally just sat on a bench and like took in all the views, soaked it up. The ducks were like the entertainment, the highlight. I just really enjoyed watching them live their best life. But we're pretty pooped out. Like, we walked all around Freedom Park, and we like went on the bars, and like Quinn was showing off his muscles. He did like 20 different pull-ups. I was actually very impressed. He's definitely been to the gym, which, you know, makes me feel like I need to get my tail back in the gym. But it was just a really fun, like, just chill day. Like, and I think what's beautiful is that when you've been with someone for so long and you still like find pleasure in new experiences, or even like the small things, like going to a park today, like we probably would have never done that any other time. But just because we were around and we want to be out, like, it was just such a really nice like moment. And like I think it's beautiful because we don't have to talk all the time. Like, sometimes we'll just sit in silence and just like find comfort in silence and being together. I don't know, I'm just doing like a little bit of reflection because it is our 1 year anniversary, and I kept telling Quinn, I was like, this kind of feels like a first date in a way. And it really does. Like, I just feel like we're still like exploring and like finding new things about each other. And even what I loved about Activate, we did all the cooperative games, so we like worked as a team. And I just think it's so funny because we are two very different people, but we work well together, mainly because, you know, we build trust and we know each other so well. And I think we know how to speak to each other. Just this is not in terms of Activate, but just in terms of our relationship as a whole, and why I think we've been able to be together for so long, you know? So I still get those like butterflies, and like it's just really great to have a life partner, and I feel like I've definitely chosen the right one. And it's definitely a journey. It's about the journey, not the destination. And yeah, today I literally kept saying, like, if this feels like a first date, like, because, you know, you're doing something new, and I don't know, I still feel like we're not bored of each other like whatsoever. I don't know if that is expected or anything, but I didn't want to call that out. The Crunkleton is known for its pre-prohibition classics and barrel-aged cocktails crafted with rare spirits and expert technique. In Charlotte and Raleigh, their bar pairs its drinks with live fire, open heart cooking using seasonal, locally sourced ingredients. It's where timeless cocktails meet the element of flavor of fire. Need to catch you guys up because, you know, after dinner last night at the Crunkleton, first of all, 10 out of 10. We absolutely loved it. We had the patio seating, which wasn't too bad. Fun fact, they had this like fly swatter basically to prevent the flies from, you know, attacking your food, and it actually works. So we had an overall great experience at the Crunkleton. Food, it was reasonably priced for I think the value that you received. Yeah, I absolutely loved my steak and frites. That's probably like one of my favorite foods. Parmesan fries. If there's Parmesan fries on the menu, like I'm ordering it. Like there's not a second guess. Quentin had the best crab cakes of his entire life, which is, I don't know if that's saying too much because he's not a big crab cake person, but I did see like on the Yelp review that like you have to get the crab cakes. So he really enjoyed it and he has one to take home. The drinks were really, really great. I absolutely loved mine. I got the painkiller drink and it was so good. It had like a coconut flavor to it. And I'm gonna provide more details about the actual Crunkleton because they were like, I don't know, state of the art and like how they cook things and like their selection of spirits like were like next level or something. So definitely gonna put a snippet about that. But yeah, after dinner we were like full. We didn't even want to go out again. We were like, we're sitting in. We finished Love Island finale, which was kind of really sweet and fun to finish the night off. Quentin fell asleep on Ironheart, which I was just by myself watching, which was fine. Decided to have breakfast in Sofia's lounge. You know, last time we had the food brought up to us. Today I wanted to like soak in the ambiance of the lounge and really like sit down and enjoy breakfast. That was wonderful. Highly recommend. It was very chill vibes. We had a great waitress. She was so sweet. She took pictures of us and everything. And again, like service here is just 10 out of 10. Like everyone's committed to you having a great time. I got a chocolate croissant, which was really, really tasty. And Quentin got a blueberry smoothie that I actually enjoyed. It was heavy on the Greek yogurt. It was a little bit too much for him, but I liked it. And I got like a side of bacon and hash browns. I wasn't super hungry. After breakfast, we let our food digest for a little bit and then got to go in the gym and, just walked for 30 minutes, did a little bit of cardio because we had to at least try and work off some of all the food that we ate this weekend. But yeah, this is a really great fitness center as well. It's small, but it definitely had all the essentials. Guys, our little weekend excursion at the Iveys Hotel has come to an end. So glad and so grateful for Quentin because he pushed this weekend. I was more like, oh, we can just do a day trip. Like, we don't need to stay. And he was like, no, I want to celebrate us. I want to celebrate this milestone we've reached. And he made this happen. So super glad. And that's just like another reminder to treat yourself because, we work hard these days. We work hard for our money and it's really important to reward yourself. And like, even for like small things, I think I posted this TikTok and it was like, when you and your partner decide life's too short not to celebrate the ordinary. And I think that has definitely been our motto for 2025 because we've just been living life and no regrets. Like, you're not gonna regret booking that trip. So yeah, even though your head's like, oh, like logistically, or I don't need to do that, like just do it because you're gonna be grateful. You're not gonna regret it. I truly don't regret it. And I didn't even know how much I truly needed this too. And it was just really great being back here, great being sentimental, kind of where it all began and where we are now. So definitely worth the trip. I absolutely love staying here at the Iveys Hotel. It's definitely like a different experience when you go to those luxury fine hotels versus like a regular hotel. Like the entire staff is committed to you having the best stay possible. Like everyone's saying hello, everyone's asking us how our day was, how our trip was. Like I really felt like I was a queen and like we were the king and queen of this place. Like that's the way they made me feel, which is just kind of funny. And it's funny because first of all, me and Quentin don't like to talk to people. So when they're like, how was your day? What did you do? We're like this. But that level of service is actually really, really nice to have. And 10 out of 10 experience for me.